Welcome, Libra Scorpio, to your 10th through the 14th reading. Hope you guys are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button. Okay, let's get in here. Oh my goodness. I did put up my 6th year anniversary. How exciting is that? 6 years in YouTube. So let's keep going on and keep going strong, guys. Okay, so welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new, welcome, welcome. Lovely Libra Scorpios. Let's see what we got going on. I hope you guys are having a beautiful 2026. I see some beautiful things actually happening for you. I would say around, summertime, it's really going to start really knocking down your door. Right now, it might feel a little slow. Okay, it feels a little slow, but I think that in a couple of weeks, you're actually going to see it start really picking up the pace for you. I think it actually says in your, guys, make sure that you're watching your 2026 Year of the Fire Horse yearly forecast, because I think it actually talks when it's going to come in. Okay. Okay, guys, let's get in here. You have the 10 of Cups. You know, it's crazy, though, guys, because in seriousness, I'm going to keep it sideways. It didn't come up in, it came out like this. Actually, it's kind of more crooked. How do we see it here? Like this. It was a little, like it wants to turn, right? It wants to, actually, it wants to turn. Unfortunately, I'm going to tell you right now, it's sideways this way, which means it wants to turn in reverse. So there is something going on that's not making you feel very good right now. I would love to say that it wants to turn right side up, but it does not. It would, if it wants to turn, it wants to turn in its downward position. Will it make it to the downward position? Only time can tell, and that would be a personal reading. But I will tell you right now, it's like you're teeter-tottering. That's teeter-tottering on divine harmony and happiness. So when I asked if you guys are having a great year so far, I'm going to have to say in this area of your life, I'm going to say it could be better. I'd say, guys, it could be better. But I do know one thing. I do feel like you still have the love and support around you that is necessary. I just feel like you're not getting the contentment that you're really looking for. So I feel like it's, and that's what it is. This is borderline, right? It's borderline tipping on both sides. It's not good. It's not bad. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, right? What does it say? The ultimate completion, fine manifestation, result of true will, recognition, and continuation, realization, and endings. I do feel like this, with it sideways, though, I feel like, it's just a continuing okay feeling, right? It's just, it's borderline. It could be better, but shit, it could be worse, right? Yeah, you're not finding the satisfactory in the recognition from the situation that you were hoping for. I do feel like there was something, Libra Scorpio, you were hoping for that you were actually going to, like, nailed it, put your finger on it and be like, that's mine, and it didn't happen. It wasn't a ruin. It didn't ruin you. But it wasn't exactly what you really, truly wanted, though, either. It was like the Christmas gift that we wished for that we just didn't get. It didn't hurt, but it didn't help either. But it is a, really did want that. But if you guys really want it, I know you're going to continue to keep pushing for it. You're going to keep pushing for that happiness. You're going to keep pushing if it really means something good to you. If it really means a lot to you. And I'm going to say, because this reading is here, that it means a lot to you. Otherwise, I don't think that we'd be talking about this. Most energies that come up is because you do care. That's the whole reason an energy comes up. Usually don't talk about, I didn't care that much. It could show that maybe you're trying to push it out and be like, but I didn't care that much. You're making it bigger than it. No, actually, it was bigger than that. You're downplaying it. You're discrediting the volume of what you put out that you were waiting to come in. You see what I'm saying? I think a lot of times we say that shit so it doesn't hurt. So that way if we push it away, then it's just like, you know what? Fuck that. I don't need that. I didn't really want that anyways. And it just makes it feel better. Unfortunately, though, it's going to come back and bite you. It's a relationship that you really were trying your hardest to maintain, that you were trying to get a bigger picture on, something that you wanted, but there was so much toxicity within the situation. It's almost like you were downplaying the toxicity within this situation, hoping that that would go away, hoping that that would, just kind of die out, that it was just something that happened during a weekend, something that was just last month's bullshit, but it didn't fade out. So it just kind of like, come on. So it's like kind of like oh my gosh, you know what it reminds me of, guys? The first thing it has in my head, and I don't know who this is for. If you know it's you, awesome. But I'm just telling you right now, what it reminds me of is it's like you're pushing towards a relationship of someone who just got out of a relationship, but their ex is kind of flying around, buzzing around like a mosquito. And this person's coming towards you. You really want this person, but because that mosquito is still there, that ex is still there in the picture. It's like they weren't in the picture, but then they keep coming back and forth, and you were hoping that it would fade away. But they don't. They just keep coming back. And it's like drowning out the relationship because it pulls that person's energy away from you, where you put all this energy in to push them towards you. You see what I'm saying? Like you're trying to give them as many cups, you're trying to give them as much love as possible, but this ex keeps coming back. They keep riding in. The song that I have in my head, and only certain people are going to get this, is OPP. If you know what that means. That's the song that I got. So Gen X millennial. You guys know that. You know what I'm saying, okay? Because it feels like it's an OPP, you know me. Yeah, and that's exactly what this Knight of Wands is, because they keep pushing, trying to keep it decent over here, because that's exactly what it is. If they keep pushing that, I know there's going to be so many of you like, I don't know what that means. They're pushing, their legs are wide open, guys. Okay, let's just put it that way, okay? For those of you who are not going to get that reference, and they're just pushing. Look, they got a rod. Do you see the rod? They're pushing that sexual advancement, and then that keeps pushing this person away. So you're going to have a hard time keeping hold of them. Oh my God. It looks like within this week, though, it's going to actually cause some kind of fight conflict between this person and this. We're going to call your person the Knight of Wands, okay? Because you could be dealing with an Aries, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be. It also could be a Capricorn. Didn't have to be. I do feel like for a lot of you, it could be a fire sign. But this is the other person. The Knight of Wands is going to be your person's person. Okay, so you could be dealing with a water sign. We're going to call your person the water sign. We call that Pisces, and we're going to call their person, their ex, Aries. There, now we got it. Got it, guys, right? So Aries comes in, and it looks like Aries and Pisces are going to have a little bit of a disagreement. There's an argument that's going on. You're kind of stuck in the middle about the situation, but you're not. You're going to withdraw. You're going to find yourself withdrawing. I think it's going to be this weekend in the Pisces car right here. But I also feel like your person is also going to withdraw, but I feel like they're withdrawing from you and the Aries. Total quiet. Because they don't want to fight no more. This could be a more sensitive person, male or female. It doesn't matter. I feel like they're a little more sensitive. I think this person is easily manipulated when it comes to what it is they truly want, because they have I'm just going to say it, I think they have a loving, kind heart, and I think that they're on the sensitive side, and I think they're easily manipulated. When you get people who are easily more compassionate and are there to always want to help, your Libra side, there you go, right there, boom. Libra already knows that. But you're the sign of drama, so this doesn't really surprise me that it would be like, surprise! In the new year, we're going to have this huge bang out drama thing coming in. Guys, I love you. But no, your Libra side is so giving and so polite, and so, you know what I mean? So I could totally understand where this is leaving you feeling the way you're feeling, because the Aries is strong, and this person doesn't care. I'm sorry. They're going to come in and make a tower, and they know what the fuck they're doing. They know what they're doing because they keep offering cups, but your person keeps backing away. And this is why you're feeling like everything you've done was for nothing, because now you can't even really even get in touch with this person. I think this person is, yeah, they're not balanced at all. So I do feel like your person going to come back to you? I think so. They will. I just say, you know what? Just give them time. Give them time to relax. Give them time, you know, to find themselves, to get back in touch with who they are. Because this manipulation, this hurt, you know, they're kind of all over the place. They don't even know where they're going. You're teeter-tottering on back and forth of what's real, and they're trying to resist something, but their problem is they're resisting this change. They need to completely let go of Aries. They have to let go of this person completely, heart and soul. They have to break those ties. I am doing a, you know, and if you know that you want to break the ties, if you guys want to break the ties to this situation, you're saying, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. Right? Then maybe it's time for you to break this soul contract that you have with this person, because it's not helping, right? It's hurting more than it's helping, and it's not going the way you want it to be. If you guys are getting ready for a soul contract, I am doing today, it will be up, the cord cutting. I am doing a meditation for relationship, soul mate, cord cutting, okay? That way you can get them out of your energy, get that contract out, because we all have contracts with soulmates. So if you really want to break that and you want that to go away, you can go watch that video on relaxing whispers and meditation. You guys can find that in the description area. In this video, push on the link, it'll take you right there, and it'll be that video right there for you guys. It'll be up. But yeah, I definitely, if you guys really want to get out of the relationship, because remember, we have to say, why is it so important? It hurts so bad? Is it because I want it or I don't? Like I said, it's a general reading. So definitely a lot of you are dealing with a Pisces who you just feel is unhinged and just not going to work. Okay. Do I feel like even if you cord cut or you're trying to, yes, they will come back. That's why I said, if you want a soul contract cord cut, that's, you know, it takes the contract away so you can say, okay, I'm ready for a new soulmate to come in. Guys, we have tons of soulmates. Okay, soulmate just means that it's a soul that my soul knows. It doesn't have to be, you know, the one and the only. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as the one and the only. You're just not made that way. That's just not true. It's more like, which one are you going to pick? Because, you know, there's many beautiful people on this planet that your soul knows. Closed doors. See, there it is. Spirit says, most of you, it's time to close this door, because it just doesn't work. Right? It just does not work. You've been flexible. You're going to find that flexibility. Okay? But you're also going to find that there's going to be other opportunities in love. Look at that. That's crazy. So if you're looking for that, then that's fine. If you're waiting for this to fix itself, then Spirit says, then that's fine. Your relationship will move up. It will have limitations, though. It will be limited. Okay? It will definitely be limited. Okay? And you guys might even be taking vacation together. Okay? Alrighty, guys. So, I mean, there's two different scenarios here, but because no matter what, I told you, they're coming back, right? you have the Knight of Cups. So whether or not you're taking it and how you're taking it is, you know, everybody's different. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.